Man, I'm really excited about this event that's coming up. You know, we've had a really crazy year so far, and before we kind of start breaking the year down a little bit and get into the matchups in the prelims for the first 7 teams, I just want to take a little trip down memory lane. And there was some controversy that year.
There was some controversy, yeah, which is what I was about to say, which you know was a little heated, you know, with the Aftershock guys, and some people say we kind of robbed them.
It was a really big win, and that really catapulted you guys to the top of the sport, and you've been there. Well, a long time, but you know, you guys have struggled this year. We'll get to that in a little bit. You know, coach the Ironman, and just kind of like your thoughts on what's transpired this year so far.
I mean, like you said, it's been a wild year in paintball. A lot of ups, a lot of downs. I think my move was for the best. It was the best thing for me, for my family. Wish the Dynasty guys nothing but luck. You know what I mean? And I'm happy to be where I'm at. Feels good, and ready to do this.
You know, Infamous historically has been that all-star team, Mike. You know, I mean, you see
the year before they were.
Yeah, the year before they've been around, and that doesn't always work out. I mean, obviously it's working out with Houston Heat this year, but they have a pretty cohesive unit and a really good leader, a good owner. I mean, they're really adamant about that kind of family atmosphere instead of that, oh, okay, well, let's just assemble this troop of all-stars. And you know, but Travis went out and with, you know, you as the coach and Travis as the captain, and really was adamant about putting together the blue-collar ballers. You know, Midwest. Travis is now out of Detroit, you know, so I think that it's worked great for you guys this year.
No, it's definitely worked great, but I mean, that being said, you know, having that new team, it took us those first couple events to, you know, we had to establish our own identity. You know, I knew what I wanted to do, you know, I knew, you know, the type of atmosphere that I wanted to build for us, but that's not going to happen with one practice right before Galveston and then, you know, one practice right before Phoenix, you know, so we were still growing as a team those first couple events, and we go into Phoenix, we have another great opportunity to perform as a young team in the pro division, and what do? You know, we made some mistakes.
The Ultimate Paintball Competition and Trade Show is almost upon us, so get ready for the biggest, best, and most exciting tournament of the paintball season. 2012 PSP World Cup at the Fantasia Flight outside Orlando, Florida, October 24th through the 28th. Over 300 teams from the far reaches of the globe will be competing in 12 different levels of competition, from Pro to Division 5, all fighting for the coveted World Cup title. Teams have had all year long to get ready for the pinnacle of paintball, and the action will be fast and fierce. The industry's best and the brightest companies will also be there, displaying all the fresh 2013 gear and products at the one and only World Cup Trade Show. Interactive booths, pro signings, and new products will be everywhere. With the new PSP Affiliates Initiative, all the teams who have grinded their way up the world rankings will be able to face each other in the flesh to decide who will reign at the top for 2012. After an 8-year hiatus, the PSP is bringing back the legendary 10-man division. The best pump players will also be able to display their skills in the highly competitive pump division. And Woods Ball makes its comeback as well, as the Ultimate Woods Ball League will be bringing its unique format to the World Cup for the first time. All the World Cup action will be broadcast live and free on PaintballAccess.com. A paintball player's life is not complete without a trip to the World Cup, as it has literally everything that you could hope for at a paintball tournament. So sign your team up now and get into the fight. It's an unforgettable experience you do not want to miss.